Hey guys, welcome to our channel. I'm Chris. This is
Wow.
Ralph. So today we're just going to do a video on some things that we really enjoy, and that is collecting discs, DVDs, Blu-rays. So before we start, Ralphie,
Yeah.
um, where did your love of discs and Blu-rays come from?
For me though, back then when I was a kid, I used to collect them a lot, and I ended up breaking, losing them, or even scratch them when I was a kid. But now me, I'm my mid what it is. Send me a new era.
Okay. So what do you remember what your first Blu-ray what and when you got your first Blu-ray and what was it?
Don't really remember because I was 3 when I got my first
When you
Blu-ray.
were 3 years old? Oh, that's a long time ago. I don't remember that. I remember as when I was a kid, um so I grew up in the early 2000s, so there was no streaming. The internet was still young, so I mean in terms of what it is now. And so we collected DVDs, and then when Blu-rays came along, we started collecting Blu-rays. So the collection that we're going to show you today, it's not exactly everything that we've had over the years, because
We
there's
lost
been so
them.
many that we've either lost or we just sold at garage sales over the years just because we were moving or things like that. So I just want to get started already, and we have a breakdown. We have the DC movies, Marvel movies, the DVD collect comedies and things like that. It's kind of loosey goosey on the actual breakdown of like the criteria of some of them.
And then and then the animated film, which is some reason I still love animated film. In fact, was thinking, I really want to draw, like really want to learn to draw to able to pitch a studio for it.
Yeah, that's one of the goals for him, and that would be really great to be able to work on them with him. Okay, so let's get started with. You want to start with DC?
Yeah,
We're gonna start with DC.
yeah.
Okay. Alrighty, so we're gonna start with Shazam. All right,
Shazam.
Rafi. So, where did you get it? And tell me why you really like this Blu-ray.
Got it Best Buy for like couple months ago, and I was lucky to get the last one with this decent slipcover.
So take it out so they can see how it looks. It's a slip cover on top, and then it's kind of reflect. It's what do you call that?
I actually don't really know.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know what it's called either. But the slip cover, it reflects like that, and you got this at Best Buy, correct?
Yeah, with my own money.
Oh yeah, it's your own money, right?
Yeah.
It was your birthday, right?
Wait, no, that wasn't me. Back then when I used to do Depop.
Oh yeah, yeah. He used to sell Depop stuff.
Yeah, and now myself aren't selling anymore.
So this is the Shazam Blu-ray. It's really good. It comes with an exclusive motion comic inside, so like one of the bonus features is inside, and it's a really good movie. One of my favorite DCEU films that they've put out recently,
Yeah,
and it's just a great film. Okay.
yeah.
Anything else you want to say?
Um, one thing I'm gonna say though, I actually haven't seen any of the DC EU film in theaters. I'm not counting the Joss Whedon League.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is for some of these movies, especially the DC movies. So I'll put this to the side, and then we're gonna go to the next one.
And
The next one that we have here is a 4K UHD
Aquaman
Aquaman. So show him the slipcover, and where did you get this at?
on Best Buy as well.
Best Buy as well.
And then overall, this movie is really good. The visual effects is everything stuff, and I know this is gonna be a hard to watch because of
Oh,
Amber Heard.
yeah, but this is in my top three DCEU films. Is this one? I love this movie so much. Jason Momoa is an amazing Aquaman, and I can't wait for Aquaman 2. You get in the back, you see Black Manta. Black Manta is legit, probably my favorite DCU villain that they've had yet. That they've had, and I just really like this movie. The slipcover is really nice. It's sort of reflective in a way, and yeah. So this is the Aquaman 4K, Ultra 4K, UHD, HD, something like that.
Yeah,
Next, we have probably the best slipcover that we have in our collection is the 4K Ultra HD
Birds of Prey.
Birds of Prey. So show them that. And you also got this at Best Buy, right?
Yeah, because because since this decade started, I feel like I should get it from other store. Because for the past 10 years, been getting them at Walmart.
You got getting them at Walmart.
Yeah, for like the past 10 years, since 2020 was, I ever like, or 2021 it began, I was like, you know what, I think I should, get something from different stores.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
All right. So this you got so you got this at Best Buy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. As you can see, we have a little light going. This is my favorite slipcover. You have Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn on the front, and you have all the rest of the Birds of Prey. In the back, it's also reflective. You can see a little bit, or not reflective, holographic in a way. You have Harley Quinn sitting up there. And I'm gonna say this right now: Harley Quinn is my favorite DCEU character that they've put out. She's the best part of the 2016 Suicide Squad. That movie's not great.
Hashtag release the Ayer cut.
Hashtag release the Ayer cut. This movie, I mean, it didn't do well in the box office in theaters, but whenever we did eventually see it, it was amazing. And she's an incredible Harley Quinn. And the Suicide Squad just came out on HBO Max earlier this year. She was a standout, right, Ruffy?
Yeah, James Gunn nailed it on the script.
Yeah, he really did do amazing. So this is the Birds of Prey Blu-ray.
I was gonna check out that movie, but unfortunately, until when that pandemic started.
Oh yeah, it came out right when the pandemic started, so we didn't get to see it.
Yeah, so it's Onward.
Yeah.
The only movie I saw was the Sonic movie.
Oh, okay. Next, let's see. Let's do. You want to do this one or this one? Man of Steel. Okay. So this is Man of Steel. There is no slipcover. It's just a regular Blu-ray.
Yeah.
This is the first DCEU film that they did put out back in 2013, correct?
Yep.
And where did you get this one at?
Best Buy.
Best Buy. Okay, so you got the classic Man of Steel cover. It's really, I love the cover. Just it's very simplistic. In the back you have Zod, and then obviously Henry Cavill Superman, directed by Zack Snyder.
Man.
And go ahead.
Zack Snyder, he nailed it on his trilogy DC film.
Yeah, he really did. He did an amazing job.
Plus, I do like how his character developing for his original version of Justice League.
Yeah, the Snyder cut or the Zack Snyder's Justice League was amazing. We don't have that on Blu-ray or UHD or 4K, anything like that. But whenever we do get the chance, most likely we would end up getting it because it's just an incredible film.
Yeah.
And anything else you want to say about this Blu-ray?
Gonna say this though, that it's really good.
Yeah, it is really good. All right, so that's the Man of Steel Blu-ray. Next is a steel cover.
Steelbook.
Steelbook. Here you go, Rafi. And you can go ahead and take it out so you can show them the inside, the art cover, and everything.
Okay.
So this is the Wonder Woman 84 Steelbook. We did get this at Best Buy. And so he's going to show you the inside. The discs. Hold on. I got it. Okay. Sorry. So these are the discs. Show them that one. So the disc for this film is amazing.
Okay.
That super like that, and that's really cool. And then show them the inside. This is the art cover, the art that's inside.
What pen? Yeah.
This is the fight at the White House between Cheetah and Wonder Woman, and then show them the whole cover of the back.
Oh, with this movie, I know the movie was not good stuff for like being review stuff, but hey, that's just my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't do well critics and with a lot of the fans, but the movie's fine. The Steelbook it's incredible. I love the artwork.
Yeah. Yeah, and then also, so, hashtag puppies.
Next, that is the last Blu-ray DCEU. We do have one more DCEU film on here, but let's do let's do the DCEU DVD. It is Batman versus Superman.
The one that we got 5 years ago. And over this film, I've been hearing that the Ultimate Cut is much better than the theatrical version.
Yeah, so the Ultimate Cut is on HBO Max. I did get a chance to watch it, and it is a hell of a lot better than the original cut. So we got this I think we got this at Walmart, but
Yeah.
like what, 5 years ago, 5 6 years ago,
5 years ago.
5 years ago. Okay. And yeah, on the in the cover it's just
Batman.
Superman, Batman. Oops,
Fuck.
not cuss word. And then in the back we got the Trinity right there, and yeah. So not much to add to this. It's just a simple DVD cover. Next, let's do. So this is the Batman 4 pack.
The one that I got 5 years ago at Walmart. The first one, the Tim Burton, like the first second film is really good. Third film was okay. At least Jim Carrey nailed it as really. The first film really messed up.
Okay, so yeah, this is the 4 pack. I don't remember where I got this or when.
Oh.
It was a while back. Oh, you remember?
Yeah, I got this on Walmart 5 years ago.
Walmart 5 years ago. Okay. So it includes the 1989 Michael Keaton Batman, and then it includes Batman Returns, and then it also has Batman Forever and Batman and Robin. Uh, you know, Batman '89 incredible. Batman Returns is really good. The other two, they're you can watch them and have fun. That's all I'm gonna say. I have fun watching these movies. So this is the 4 pack Batman discs. This is probably my favorite one. That favorite DC Blu-ray, DVD, anything that we have. This is the 1967 Batman 66. I'm sorry. Oh my god, how embarrassing. I love 1966 Batman. I can't believe I said 67. Anyways.
We could cut that, Tino.
Okay. So this is
Batman 1966 complete series.
The complete series on Blu-ray. We got this earlier this year at Best Buy.
Oh wait.
Take out the so it has three Blu-ray covers, and then each one has a variety of discs to cover each season. So this is season 1. What season is that?
Season 3.
Show them the front, Ruffy. Season 3, and then the other one season 2. And it also comes with a little pamphlet, a guide with all of the episodes in it from all the 3 seasons, and it's really incredible. When I saw this, it went on sale actually for a little bit, and when I saw that it did, I had to get it. I love the original series. I watched it at times growing up. It was on TV, and yeah, Adam West is an incredible Batman. Rest in peace, Adam West.
Yep, can't believe it 4 years ago.
Yeah, it's already been 4 years. So this is awesome. I love this set, and this is the biggest Blu-ray compact season set that we have. And yeah, what else? What did you want to add?
Wait, hold on.
Hold it for a bit. Okay. So go ahead.
I also got the Lego Batmobile set.
Well, talk about that for a little bit.
Over the Lego Batmobile Adam West set. It's really good and worth it in your collection. And of course, they also print out the mustache at the Joker face because.
Oops, that's my glasses. Don't worry about it.
Because the actor who plays the Joker, what's his name again?
Cesar Romero.
Cesar Romero, but he refused to shave his mustache still, so they have to paint it over it.
Okay, so that is our DC collection, Blu-rays and DVDs and box sets.
And now let's go to Marvel.
Yeah, we're gonna do Marvel next, and we can start off. So this is Marvel. They're almost all Blu-ray. There is one DVDs. All right, so next we're gonna jump into our Marvel collection that we have. It's not as much as the DC collection. I think the DC collection looks a lot more because of the box set, the 1966 Batman box set. But we're gonna start off with this Blu-ray, and it is Captain Marvel Brie Larson. So go ahead and talk about this for a little bit.
When I saw this movie theater, I actually do enjoy this movie, and I know you're gonna say, like the negative review stuff, but hey, that's just opinion.
Yeah, everyone has their own opinions on this movie. I really like it. We saw this in theaters.
Yeah.
So it's a simple. Let me show them real quick. Simple cover. It has Brie Larson's Captain Marvel in the front, and in the back it just has the synopsis and the features and all that. Open it. Show them the disc. And yeah, it's just a simple Blu-ray disc. And
yeah.
Like a little, codes like that.
Yeah, and I was, man, and what after I saw this movie in theaters, I was like, man, completely in the mood for a mod pizza with the big red and ice cream, made ice cream.
Oh yeah, I guess after I don't remember, but I guess after the movie we got some pizza.
No, not that because I was felt in the mood for that. But unfortunately, that never happened because that was 2 years ago.
Okay, all right, let's move on. Next, I want to save this one. Let's do.
The Sony.
We'll do this one. This is Spider-Man: Homecoming.
So Spider-Man: Homecoming. Oh, it's pretty like fun film. And then there's one thing that I kind of wish they kept is the same in Donald Glover character. The was still been wrapped up from on his car, and his car saying, "Sorry, Miles, I cannot make it this time."
Okay, yeah. So there's a deleted scene of Donald Glover's character, the Prowler, Aaron Davis. After Peter webbed him up to interrogate him in the parking garage. In the deleted scene, it shows him on the phone saying, "Hey Miles, I'm sorry, I won't be able to make it on time." So basically hinting that there is a Miles Morales. We saw his uncle
in the
MCU, and so this is probably my favorite MCU cover. You have Iron Man and Spider-Man, the main character Spider-Man up there. You have the Avengers Tower in the back, and the back of the Blu-ray is Spidey is sitting upside down, texting on his phone, listening to music.
Yeah.
And this is in my top 6 MCU movies. I absolutely love Homecoming. I have this at 6, and then I have Far From Home at 7. And they're both incredible films. We do have Far From Home. We'll show you that in a bit. And, the next Spider-Man movie coming out, Spider-Man No Way Home in December. We already rented out a theater.
Yeah, we did.
We rented out a theater. I'm crazy excited, to see what the potential is for this movie, because whenever we saw the trailer, it was incredible. And so let's talk about No Way Home for a little bit. I do want to get to the rest of the collection, but what's something that you're most excited to see?
I'm really excited to see how this conclusion goes for how it for the whole Mysterio leaked out thing.
Yeah, so obviously, spoilers if you haven't seen Far From Home. At the end of the film, Peter is a mid-credit scene. Peter swinging with MJ throughout New York and Times Square and things like that. He ends up at Madison Square Garden, and then J. Jonah Jameson has a Daily Bugle podcast, or a little it's a website. It's not a newspaper anymore. Mysterio leaks out Peter's identity, and he pins the murders on Peter, and it's just a whole thing. And from the trailer we saw there's a whole multiverse and Doctor Strange, and we saw Doc Ock, Green Goblin's pumpkin bomb, we saw Electro's yellow lightning. So if this movie lives up to what I hope it is, it strongly has the potential, and most likely will end up being my favorite MCU film, which right now is Civil War. Civil War is my favorite MCU film. So alright, so that is Homecoming. We're gonna move on.
Oh yeah, and also, while I like when they confirmed that Spider-Man joins the MCU, though, it was been rumored into in 2014 or something.
Mm-hmm. Talk about that.
So yeah, 2015 was been reported that as Spider-Man is joining in the MCU when they were pre-production on Civil War.
Okay. All right, so we have a bunch more Blu-rays. we're gonna start kicking them out. We're 20 minutes in. I gotta start kicking them through. Okay, we might end up doing a part 2 to this video because it is a lot. It is a lot. We'll see what we decide. Next, we have, this is not an MCU film, but this is Amazing Spider-Man on Blu-ray. The 2012, not Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield. And I actually rewatched this yesterday. I did a rewatch, because I've been super excited after watching the No Way Home trailer. And this is the Andrew Garfield cover. I love his eyes. The Spider-Man eyes, they're yellow. I think it's really unique. I like that. In the back, it has a synopsis and everything. And give me your opinion on, because this is your Spider-Man, correct? This is the one that you grew up with.
Yeah, and then I also grew up. I also uh, oh, this movie is a really decent film I always saw when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And I also haven't seen the second film yet, but the second film I've been hearing a bunch of negative reviews. I might go check that out. To have a meal with them before No Way Home starts.
Yeah. Okay. So the second Amazing Spider-Man film came out in 2014. I did see that in theaters. I seen every Spider-Man movie in theaters aside from the first Tobey Maguire one because I was too young. And the second one is not good. We do not have that on Blu-ray. We have the first one on Blu-ray, which we just saw, and we're gonna move on.
Yeah. Been hearing that Jamie Foxx, Electro is going for a completely different way in No Way Home.
Yeah, they're gonna probably if Jamie Foxx is in No Way Home, which he is, they're gonna change up his look. He's gonna have yellow lightning compared to blue
And
lightning, which it should be because that's the way it is in the comics. His lightning is yellow, but it is what it is and what they did in the movie.
also been hearing that the design that he's set to have the yellowish or the greenish yellow jacket.
Yeah, his jacket's gonna be yellow and green because that's how he looks in the comics. I might actually end up playing the PS4 Spider-Man game later tonight because now I'm in the mood. Okay, next I want to do. Let's do. I love this. This is a Steelbook Spider-Man 4-pack, which includes Venom, Homecoming, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and then it has Far From Home right there in the bottom, and then in the back is Incredible. So take that out, and we can talk about that for a little bit.
So this is my first Steelbook in my collection.
Okay, so this is the first Steelbook that he ever got. I know we showed you the Wonder Woman one, but he got that earlier this year. He got this last year, and it has Venom, Tom Hardy's Venom, which I really enjoy. I'm looking forward to the second one. It has Homecoming, so we have Homecoming already.
Yeah, but like a while ago, sometime in 2018.
Yeah, so we bought Homecoming in 2018, and then whenever we were browsing through the stores last year and we saw this, it comes with Homecoming. So we have Homecoming twice, but I wasn't gonna pass up on the opportunity to get this. So if you want to take out the Far From Home disc, just real quick.
Also, so I'm having my third Steelbook in the way, which is the new Guardians game, because I did pre-order the deluxe version.
Take it out.
Okay. Man, last night I saw an episode from Community. Oh,
yeah. So we've been watching the Community, and tell them real quick, what happened in the episode.
So I forgot.
Okay, so you had Annie. She's living with Abed and Troy. She's living with them. She's trying to tidy up in the living room, and she's dusting the TV and everything. And she accidentally steps on Abed's Dark Knight Steelbook, and she breaks the discs inside, and they freak out. And it's a funny episode. I love the Community. If you haven't watched it, I really do recommend checking it out. It's on Netflix.
Yeah, definitely recommend watch the first and third season.
Yeah, it's really good. And then so this is the other side. You have Spider Monkey and Venom right there, and then on the other side you have Miles and then Peter Parker. Well, regular Spider-Man, Night Monkey. And then this is the Steelbook, really badass. This is the back, has all 4 Spider logos combined right there. So go ahead and put them in there so we can move on.
Okay.
Into the Spider-Verse is, if I'm ranking them, it's at 5 or 6, and at 5 and 6 that means it's incredible. Yeah, I love that movie.
Yeah.
I can't wait for part 2, which comes out late next year. Okay, so we're gonna move on. Next we have, this is a Deadpool edition X-Men Apocalypse cover. We got this at Walmart or Best Buy. Walmart. So show them. So this is a slip cover, which has Deadpool as Apocalypse. And whenever you open it up, it's the regular cover with the X-Men and Apocalypse in the background. And it's just a fun little cover. We got this because we love Deadpool.
Originally I was gonna get the one with Matt Damon and Mars.
Oh, Martian.
Yeah, I was originally gonna get that movie because with the Deadpool face on there.
Yeah.
Because they only had about like 3 films with Deadpool on it. I'm like, don't know which one to choose.
Yeah, so we ended up going with Apocalypse. And in the back, it has Deadpool with a little sticky note that's on there. It says, I wish I was in this movie, but I'm not. Really funny. I love Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool. Yeah, we saw Free Guy last week. We were going to do a review. We haven't done it. We'll probably end up doing it. We will. And so that's that.
So yeah.
Okay, we're gonna show the last 2 Marvel collection that we have. and we're gonna do a second part because we have so many, and we're 25 minutes in. We've only shown a few discs, and you know, so yeah. Which one do you want to do next of the last two?
Sam Raimi.
Sam Raimi. Okay, this is my favorite. So this is a simple 3-pack DVD collection of Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, and Spider-Man 3. And in the back, it just shows all three movies and their details, their ratings and stuff. And this is my Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire is my Spider-Man. I love Tom Holland. I love Andrew Garfield. But, Tobey Maguire is the Spider-Man that I grew up with. And you have anything else to say?
So yeah, over, where I remember I got this one at Walmart when I also got the Batman for Film collection.
Oh, yeah.
What's
Oh, so we got this one and the Batman collection together, right?
Yeah. So yeah, the first movie is really good. Uh, Sam Raimi in Elden. Second movie is really good as well. Also, fun fact: original idea when they were drawing in the sequel script, they were thinking to put Black Cat in the movie.
Oh yeah, so from what he's read online, that there was a chance that Black Cat was going to be in the fourth movie or the third one,
Second.
the second one. I didn't know that. That's really interesting. And yeah, so let me see.
Yeah, and the third one was okay. One thing I do say though, Tom Hardy as Venom is better.
Oh yeah, so they had Topher Grace, his Venom from that '70s show.
Yeah.
His Venom's not the best.
Yeah.
Honestly, it hurts this movie. It hurts Spider-Man 3, but
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah, one thing I do like from Spider-Man 3 though, it's the dance scene.
The dance scene.
Yeah, that's got be one of the memes I always saw.
Oh my gosh, I know. I did a whole Raimi trilogy rewatch yesterday and the day before. I did all three. And yeah, Spider-Man 2 is my favorite Spider-Man movie that they've ever made. It's also the first movie that I ever saw in theaters back in 2004. I was just a kid, and going to that theater, seeing the setup, when I went to that theater, they had a booth that they had an artist drawing Spider-Man. I had lost that drawing 15, 16 years ago. I don't remember where it's at. Really mad that I lost that drawing. And they had a bunch of crates set up, and they were selling comic books. I have the comics that I bought. It's a Darkness Batman comic. It's a kind of like a graphic novel. And then I also bought a Wolverine comic. It's a reprint from like '97. And they're hanging on my wall. I'm not gonna take them down right now, but that's what got me to start loving comic book movies. And the last Blu-ray DVD that we're gonna show for this video is Avengers Endgame holographic, reflective, whatever it is, cover, 4K Ultra HD. Earlier I had said, I forgot what movie I said was my favorite cover, but totally forgot. This is my favorite cover. The slip cover. Go ahead and take it out, Ralph. We bought this at Best Buy a few months back.
Yeah, I guess. Trust me, this thing looks worth it in my collection.
Yeah, it's amazing. We saw that. Obviously, we saw this in theaters the night that it came out.
Man, the crowd was shouting at the end. Like during the final battle. When spoiler, if you're watching this video like 30 or 20 years in the future, if you haven't seen the movie yet, spoiler, Captain America lifted off the Thor hammer.
Yeah, whenever Captain America lifts Mjolnir, and I don't know what else I can say about this movie. It's incredible, and what a great send off for Tony and for Cap, and it's amazing. It comes with the 4K Ultra HD. Comes with the Blu-ray, and it comes with the digital code, which we already claimed, and it's on Disney Plus. But we really wanted to get this on Blu-ray, and yeah, I'm just gonna show you a little bit more. Incredible. It has the original 6. Also has Okoye, Rocket, Nebula, War Machine, and then it has Paul Rudd's Ant-Man,
Captain Marvel,
and Captain Marvel. I didn't even see it. Captain Marvel, and then in the back it has Thanos, and yeah. This is amazing. In the back, you have the original 6, the OG 6 Avengers, and yeah, I have Avengers on Blu-ray. The cover, unfortunately, I believe we lost the cover years ago. So I really need to get Avengers the cover and everything, because Avengers is my third favorite MCU movie, the 2012 Avengers.
Yeah, and man, all the scene what been reused on Justice League.
Oh yeah, I mean we're not gonna get into that right now,
Yeah,
but yeah. So that is the last movie we're gonna show for this video.
and two things about Avengers Endgame. One, for some reason, it felt like the end of Chapter 1, and then Chapter 2 started with Far From Home for whatever reason.
Yeah, so I guess what he's saying is like we have the big finale in Endgame, and then you have kind of like an epilogue. Far From Home is kind of like a giant epilogue for everything that happened after Endgame, and yeah, that's what we're gonna show right now. I do want to make a part two. I've mentioned already like a few times in this video. And is there anything else you want to say, Rafi, before we wrap this video up?
Gonna say that if you love me, do like a commentary on some of the MCU films or Marvel films, it would be up exclusively on Patreon.
Okay, so we do have a Patreon. We just started it, and we're still trying to figure out how Patreon works.
Yeah.
Just sorry, we're just starting off on YouTube ourselves. So we do plan on doing commentaries for some of the movies that we just showed. Anything else you want to say before we finish?
Yeah, as a few thing. If you use Patreon, can you please leave it down in the comments, some advice tips?
Yeah, if you have any comments or advice or things like that, you go ahead and leave them below. And yeah, that's the end of this video. I really do hope you enjoyed looking at our collection. More to come. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed. I'm Chris.
And Ralph.
And Ralph, we're brothers, and we're doing what we love to do. All right, thank you.